All righty. Well, there's still 100 of us here. Well, John, uh, please, this is just a wrap-up section and to talk about where we're going tomorrow. So what we're asking as we wrap up, what can you commit to? What did you hear today? And what can you say in the chat? Just while I'm sort of talking, let's energize each other and hear what we think we can commit to. Just go ahead and put that in the chat as we round up. Just like I'm going to try to summarize some of this. One thing is we heard and saw some hard things. Let's take a moment to acknowledge that. Many of us see this so much in our lives, and to see it again is hard, and it's a challenge. And the videos were tough. So let's acknowledge how hard that it is and how we need each other to be able to do this work and to help hold it. So let's talk about that's what we heard about. We learned an awful lot about how birds are hurt in the trade. The wild populations, yes, but what we really heard is the birds being the physical individual birds as they move through the trade system and through the captive situation. So it feels like it's one chain. It's a chain of harm and impact as we go through the various systems. And in so many ways that harm can enter, which means in a positive way, there's so many places where there are solutions or small scale solutions. Another thing that I heard was that we don't know enough. We don't know enough about these birds. We don't know how to judge their welfare in captivity. We don't know about the wild populations. There's so much that we don't know. And I don't know if any of you all sense a sense of being overwhelmed with what we don't know, overwhelmed with what we do know, and overwhelmed with what we need to do. But that's why we have each other, again, and this organization to help us get through this. So I don't really have much more that I want to summarize today about what we heard. What I do want to do, and if any of the other leaders want to do any important points, I want to talk about what's going to happen tomorrow and what's going to happen after today. We start again tomorrow. I believe it's at 2:00 Eastern time. It will look very much like this. The two panels, one will be on the harm to people because of the trade, and then the harm to ecosystems and how there are various harms that are interrelated. Like we heard today, mining and oil and the drug trade hurts parrots, hurts ecosystem, hurts people. So those are some of the solutions, is controlling mining, oil, and the drug trade. I always say, if you want to save a parrot, kick your cocaine habit. You know, that's what's driving. Cocaine is driving a huge part of deforestation in Guatemala and Honduras, trying to get it up to the United States. So there we go. We also will have videos tomorrow. We will have breakout rooms. Everything will be recorded. And we do hope you will come and share this, because we do have a parrot crisis. We do. And the International Alliance for the Protection of Parrots is to help spread that word and network us so we can do something powerful about it. So please join us. Join the newsletter on the website. Please join the Slack channel, because we want to address this crisis. We want to support each other. And speaking of support, if anything you heard today was tough and you want more people to talk to, reach out. Go into Slack, make a note now. Let's find each other and support each other with what we have heard. And let's continue this hard work, because with this hard work, we need each other, and we need to make promises. We need to feel freedom and give freedom. And so I have closing words, but any other last minute logistics or summary statements that anyone would like to share, what you can commit to in the chat? Well, let me just end then with some closing words from Wendell Berry, addressing how big the challenge is before us to address this crisis, to save a parrot, not one, but all of them, not save one people, but all of us, and to save the entire earth. This is what Windowberry tells us. The abundance of this place, this planet, the song of its people and its birds, the macaws high in the clean blue sky heading home today. This is the health and the wisdom and the indwelling light. This future of abundance of life is no paradisal dream. Its hardship is the possibility. It's hard, means it needs to be done, and we can do it. Thank you all so much, everybody. I love seeing all those yellow hands.